for you.
Oh wait, you didn't deceive me.
Oh wait, you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away you grieve me.
Away you grieve him.
I wish you'd leave me.
We wish you leave him. Preserve the magnanimity we display to lace and dimity. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity, but we gave up the felicity for the mounted domesticity. Though a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
We observe the magnanimity, we display to lace and dimity. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity. We gave up the felicity of the mounted domesticity. For a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
But we gave up the felicity of a mounted domesticity. But we gave up the felicity of a mounted domesticity. For a doctor of divinity, a doctor of divinity, a doctor of divinity. The doctor of divinity, a resigned in this vicinity.
I will not have it!
Resigned in this vicinity. Vicinity.
Shaniqua!
Frederick, cannot you, in the calm excellence of your wisdom, reconcile it with your conscience to say something that will relieve my father's sorrow?
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit here, night after night, in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirate's clutches. I described myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore pardon for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
But sir, you forget. You only bought the property a year ago. And the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descendants, by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace upon what I have no doubt is an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would assuredly have called in the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. Frederick, such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped those easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all, did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself. At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
When the foeman bears his steel, we uncomfortable feel, and we find the wisest thing is to slap our chest and sing tarantara. For we're threatened with the mute, and your heart is in your boots. There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Tarantara, 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 tarantara.
Go, ye heroes, go into glory. Go, ye dying combat glory. Ye shall live in song and story. Go to immortality. Go to death and go to slaughter. Die and death and started with the tears of their shower.
it's evident these attentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appear calculated meant to cheer, who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident these attentions are well meant.
Stop back! Go back here!
We observe to great distress on the wrist that on us press, and of reference a lack to our chance of coming back. Still perhaps it would be wise not to come or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Yes, it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident, ah, yes, well meant. When the forward is screaming, ta-da-ta-da-ta-da, we are ta-da-ta-da, and we find the wisest thing, ta-da-ta-da-ta-da, is to slap or just to sing, ta-da-ta-da. There's a getting used to ta-da-ta-da, hard to do the use ta-da-ta-da. There is nothing brings it down like the trumpets marshals up, like the trumpets marshals up.
Away!
Yes, yes, we know.
These pirates slay! Then do not stay! Then why this delay?
Alright, we go. Yes, forward on the floor. Yes, forward on the floor.
Yes, but you don't go!
Yes, forward on the floor. Yes, forward on the floor.
Yes, but you don't go!
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, to which shed a sense of duty's stern dictation, I, circumstance's victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick, who calls your name? Come on now.
And I, your little rude.
Oh, mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, oh rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination? Have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter. I do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy should alloy our stern resentment, and so I will be merciful. Say on.
When you have left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirits' wings, according to our custom, all with quip and quibble quaint. But all in vain, the quips we heard, we lay and
most ingenious paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions grip, and with the laughter on our lips, we'd wish you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him how Frederick would the joke enjoy it, so we kissed both half and him to tell it to our boy. That paradox, and most ingenious paradox, we've quips and quibbles, heard and flogs, but none to beat this paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, paradox. For some ridiculous reason, to whichsoever I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority who I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to an agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so by a simple arithmetical process, you easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit old.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox, its common sense she gaily mocks, though counting in the usual way, years 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, 1, 2, 3, 5? I am a little boy of 5.
He's a little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. You wouldn't think it to look at me.
You are glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would never have forgiven yourself once you discovered that you had killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I don't think you appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
No. Until you reached your 21st, rather evil. What? Birthday! And going by birthdays, you are as yet only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you're actually going to hold me to that?
No. We merely remind you of the fact, and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with merely reminding you of your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought I was ever mixed up with it. But duty is before all, and at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you were one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
I'd like to tell you. No, I cannot. And yet, that's one of your bands.
Speak out! I charge you in the name of that conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley, the father of my Mabel.
Yes.
General Stanley escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did! Oh, wait. He did. I was there.
Oh, it breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore.
Break it.
And yet, as one of your band, I have no alternative. It is my duty then to tell you that General Stanley is no... General Stanley is no... orphan!
Wait. When you say orphan, you mean orphan, a person who's lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
A person who's lost his parents.
What?
And more than that, no. He never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity? Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We will go, gather a band, and attack toward the castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word! He is doomed! Away, my heart's in fire. I burn this base deception to repair. This very night, my vengeance dire struck up itself and gone away.
Here I expire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core. Away.
So force the bounty trick to solve our blind. Vengeance how the pirates will decide. Our nature sternly softened with his lies. And in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, only tomorrow.
His girls likewise.
The water and sorrow.
The worms are smart.
And their natures they cherish.
Oh, what?
To your music shall perish.
Tonight he dies, early tomorrow. His girls likewise in water and sorrow. The ones are fine, their natures they cherish. And all in hearts we reach shall perish. Away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away
Tonight, the traitor dies tonight. Away.
has no legal claim, no shadow of a shame will fall upon my name. Still, Frederick, still.
Nay, nay, well, nay. Tonight I quit these walls. The thought my soul appalls. But when